Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Anson Mount posts a Thanksgiving greeting to fans as Star Trek: Strange New Worlds nears the end of filming. Star Trek: Strange New Worlds is closing in on wrapping production of the series, with only the sixth and final episode of the show remaining to be filmed. Paramount Plus renewed Star Trek: Strange New Worlds for a fifth and final season when Season 3 premiered on Paramount Plus in June 2025. Star Trek: Strange New Worlds' cast have been in production throughout the fall, with the completion of filming targeted in December. On his Instagram account, Anson Mount posted a happy Thanksgiving wish to fans as he leaves his trailer to report for duty on the set of Star Trek: Strange New Worlds. Mount passed his co-star, Jess Bush, and gave her a quick hug before arriving on set, careful not to show fans things they're not allowed to see, and ending the video alongside producing director Chris Fisher. As Anson Mount noted, the American cast and crew of Star Trek: Strange New Worlds are working through the Thanksgiving holiday because Canadian Thanksgiving was in October. Star Trek: Strange New Worlds films at CBS stages Mississauga in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Mount looks considerably more well-rested and chipper than in his Instagram video post last week, where Mount was admittedly exhausted as he flew home for the weekend. This weekend, Anson plans to return home to Nashville, Tennessee, for a belated Thanksgiving before reporting back to set on Monday. At Creation Entertainment's STCHI Trek to Chicago convention last weekend, Christina Chong told Trek Movie how bittersweet it was that we are just almost finishing Episode 5. We're about to start shooting the last episode of Strange New Worlds. How crazy is that? While production of the series will wrap soon for cast and crew, there is still Star Trek: Strange New Worlds Season 4 to look forward to in 2026. Star Trek: Strange New Worlds Season 5 will likely arrive in 2027, and there are still 16 more new episodes of the series to come. When Anson Mount appeared on social media the morning of Thanksgiving, fans expected a cheerful holiday greeting, maybe a picture of his dog, a warm message to his followers, or a playful nod to the holiday spirit. What they did not expect was the gravity behind his words. The caption was simple, almost understated. Happy Thanksgiving, grateful for this journey. But behind that short message lay the emotional afterglow of something far bigger. The final conclusion of Star Trek: Strange New Worlds. For months, rumors had circulated that the beloved series was nearing its end, yet nothing felt real until Mount's post, a quiet salute from the captain himself. And just like that, an era of star-bright optimism, bold storytelling, and charming crew camaraderie drifted into the cosmic sunset. Mount has always embodied Captain Christopher Pike with a kind of grounded confidence. Fans often joke that he made the gold uniform look like formal wear, crisp, commanding, comforting. But the secret to Pike's impact wasn't the uniform. It was Mount's soul. His version of Pike wasn't the hardened commander of classic Trek archetypes. Instead, he was a leader who listened more than he lectured, who made room for everyone in his orbit, who carried the weight of his own destiny with grace rather than despair. When he said grateful, fans knew he meant it. Not as a celebrity signing off a show, but as a storyteller who had lived inside a character's heartbeat. His Thanksgiving message wasn't a lament. It was a nod, a gentle, humble acknowledgement. We made something beautiful. Thank you for letting us do it. The crew reacts. A family in space and in life. Behind the scenes, the cast of Strange New Worlds has long been known for its warmth and tight-knit bond. So as Mount's message rippled across fandom, his castmates followed with their own reflections. Rebecca Rameen, always poised, shared a sleek black and white photo of herself in No. 1's uniform. Her caption: "Forever proud of Una. Forever grateful to this family." It was short, elegant, and full of the quiet strength that defines her character. Ethan Peck posted a clip of his very first Spock makeup test, joking about how he originally couldn't move his eyebrows. Peck's Spock took time to refine, but the result was a fan favorite. Emotionally layered, curious, human in ways that mirrored Leonard Nimoy while standing on its own. Celia Rose Gooding, who breathed fierce ambition into Uhura, shared a carousel of cast selfies from across the seasons. Her final slide held a simple message: "Thank you for listening," which felt fitting. Uhura, after all, always hears what others cannot. The cast's Thanksgiving reflections had the same tone as Mount's: pride, love, bittersweet joy. No one said goodbye outright. No one had to. Their gratitude was the farewell, why the end hurts, and why it matters. Strange New Worlds didn't just revive an era of Trek. It restored something many fans felt was slipping away from modern sci-fi: hope. Where many contemporary shows leaned into darkness, cynicism, and messy antiheroes, SNW doubled down on optimism. It embraced the idea that the future is bright, that people can be good, and that curiosity is humanity's greatest compass. The show was a reminder that space exploration stories don't need to be gritty to be profound. They simply need characters who care about each other, about the universe, about what's right. So when the series came to a close, the sense of loss wasn't just about losing new weekly episodes. It was about losing a rare kind of sincerity in storytelling. For fans, Strange New Worlds wasn't just entertainment. It was comfort. It was tradition. It was hope. Pike's destiny. The ending fans always feared. Part of the heartache lies in Pike himself. His destiny, the accident that would change his life forever, loomed over every episode. Mount's nuanced acting never let viewers forget it. He carried that fate in his eyes even in the show's lightest scenes. The finale tackled this head-on, giving Pike a closing chapter that honored his bravery rather than his tragedy. It didn't rewrite his future. It embraced it with dignity and purpose. Fans cried. Some yelled at their screens. Others simply sat in silence, feeling the weight of Pike's final decisions settle over them. The ending wasn't bleak. It was beautiful. Hard, yes, but beautifully earned. The legacy of the Enterprise crew before Kirk. One of the triumphs of Strange New Worlds was how it made fans fall in love with a crew they technically already knew. Una's stoic brilliance, Spock's quiet vulnerability, Lon's hard-won strength, M'Benga's shadows of war, Ortegas's humor that masked fearlessness, Chapel's evolving heart, Uhura's rise into confidence. Each character felt like a rediscovery. The show didn't exist to retell the past. It existed to deepen it, to paint the years before Kirk with color, depth, and emotion. And in doing so, it reshaped the Star Trek timeline into something richer than before. A Thanksgiving message becomes a torch passed forward. Mount's Thanksgiving greeting may have marked an end, but it also lit a beacon. The legacy of S&W will continue in the fandom, in the canon, and in the future of Trek storytelling. Some fans are already speculating spin-offs: a Lon-led Section 31-style thriller, a Nurse Chapel and Dr. M'Benga medical drama set on a frontier station, an Uhura Origins miniseries exploring the linguistics of first contact, even a young Kirk anthology, bridging the gap between the shows. Whether any of these materialize remains unknown. What is certain is that the impact of Strange New Worlds will echo far beyond its final episode. The fans respond. Art, tributes, and cosmic gratitude. Hours after Mount's message, the online Trek fandom began flooding feeds with fan art of Pike silhouetted against nebulae, montage videos set to orchestral themes, heartfelt essays thanking the cast for representing inclusivity and idealism, memes, because Trek fans always cope with memes, photos of fans dressed in cosplay uniforms, saluting their captain, the community united with one emotional refrain: "Thank you for bringing hope back. A universe ends, but the stars remain." As Thanksgiving passed and stars appeared in the night sky, fans couldn't help but think of Pike's Enterprise gliding through them one last time. The show may be over, but its spirit, curiosity, courage, compassion lives on. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.